Many seek the path to victory, but only one can stand glorious over all. At the old world's heart stands the Empire. Karl Franz must prove worthy of the Warhammer.
Hello and welcome to another Total War Warhammer guide. Today we're looking at the big daddy of the Empire army. His name is Karl Franz. He's arguably the most well-known figure in the whole of the Warhammer world. He is, of course, the Emperor of the Empire. He rides his own personal buddy, the Griffin named Deathclaw. He wields a massive hammer that was, I can't remember the name of it, it's got some weird name. But it was given to him by one of the Dwarf Lords many moons ago. He is ridiculously expensive in skirmish games. He's not the sort of character you're going to use very often, but when you need those big battles, this is the guy you pull out. So we're going to go through him, have a look at his stats, and see, the best uses for him. So first off, we're going to look at the fact he's armoured. Excellent. That sort of blocks damage from most weapons that aren't armour piercing. He's also armour piercing himself, so he can go after those heavy hitting guys, the sort of heavily armoured chosen knights or the Black Orcs, that sort of guys. He can still go after them. He causes terror. Obviously, he's riding a fucking great Griffin. Of course he causes terror. This unit causes terror, making its melee target root for a short time. It's going to just shit people up, basically. He's also a duelist. There's not that many of these characters in the game. The unit is best used to attack individual targets such as Lords or Heroes, so he can go and assassinate those other big-named characters. And not only is he, obviously, very powerful himself, but Deathclaw is also hugely powerful. So you can use Karl Franz on foot as well, but he's got Deathclaw, why not use him? So he's almost 4,000 hit points, he's heavily armoured, obviously good leadership. Speed is probably one of the biggest highlights, obviously riding a flying bird thing. A decent amount of damage, weapon strength is 450, as we said is the armour piercing, so hits massively hard. And a really good charge bonus, a 90 charge bonus. If we look at this, his individual traits, so he's got missile resistance, as all single characters have. He causes fear and terror, as we discussed. He encourages troops around him, so just being near him will increase the morale of units. So the first thing you think of, we'll put him in the front line then with the guys, with the other units, so he can use that morale bonus. But we'll see if that's how we still want to do. So we've got an augment spell that casts on self and increases his charge bonus, armor piercing, and vigor. So this is like as just before you go in, literally that last second before you hit, you whack that on. He's also got the foe seeker, which is sort of a very sort of similar thing, but a ridiculous amount of speed. So he's gonna catch anybody, even on other flying mounts. You're gonna go and catch him. He's also got stand your ground, as other generals have, which is cast on self. It's everybody within a 40-meter radius gets plus leadership, plus damage, plus attack. So very, very good. One thing to note, it doesn't defend against missile troops, so it's only in melee damage, so that's interesting. He's got Blood Roar, which is himself only, which basically scares the shit out of everybody nearby. So -8 leadership. So if you're in that big, when your two blocks of units hit each other, if you can get a nice Blood Roar off, and that will just help you sort of turn the tide of a fight. He's also got Hold the Line, as the other general has, which is really good if you're getting charged. 100% charge resistance and leadership as well. So that's really, really good. So what we're going to do now is just going to see him in a fight. This is going to be a little skirmish game. The poor men-at-arms that we're going to fight. So they've got a hero and 2 units of men-at-arms with polearms. So actually they're quite well used to fighting bigger guys, so they will do some damage. So we just want to just sort of see the effects in action, really. So I think we just wander or fly towards the enemy. I think we're going to go charge in on the main unit and then go after the captain, see if we can kill the captain. So let's look at these spells. So we're going to go for both these, I think, as we charge in. So it lasts for 10 seconds and 12 seconds. So let's bosh, and let's see him eat faces. Here he comes. Ah, splat. As I said, these guys, polearms, they can they struggle. They're actually good, sorry, against the bigger units. They're armor piercing. They've got good charge resist. But it's Karl Franz. He's going to still eat faces. Where's their cheeky little captain? Oh, Jesus Christ. Here comes the captain. Right, we're going for him. We're going for him. Right, so we'll go for a blood roar. So you cast that on the units. There you go. That morale is being sapped from these guys. So as you can see, Karl Franz, his hit points there in green. Yeah, he's fine. He's fine. We'll go for a bit of... We'll just whack everything on, shall we? Why not? Why not just do everything? So as you can see, this guy is a pretty powerful... I love the scattering. That's quite amazing. The distance you can fire somebody. So he's probably going to get whittled down because obviously this is... I'm caught up on all sides. He's eventually going to flee at some point, our guy. He's going to flee. Is he fleeing? Yeah. So the way I'd use this guy in particular, I think he's too expensive. Sometimes if I had a captain maybe, which is a lower ranking guy, on a Pegasus, which is basically a flying horse, doesn't do a massive amount of damage, more just gives him mobility. I'd use that sort of unit to hunt maybe artillery pieces or missile troops in the back line. Sort of nip around the back and stuff. Because if you lose him... It's not the greatest, defeat in the world. Whereas Karl Franz is the leader of the Empire. You do want him in your main battle line. So I would use him for flank charges, counter charges. So I'd wait for your initial army line to commit to theirs. So you've got two big blocks of infantry, like you see, just smashing into each other. And then I'd pick some weak points to then go in, get some flank charge, use that blood roar, which is going to be spectacular, inspiring your own troops. And then also after that, maybe go and pick off a few of their characters because maybe they've got wizards in the back that are just sitting there. Then maybe you go over for, just wipe out a couple of wizards. That's the sort of thing. But I wouldn't want to stray him too far from the main battle line. Right, there you go, guys. I hope you enjoyed this little sort of mini guide to Karl Franz. Let me know how you get on with him in the game. I'm currently doing a unit review for every single unit in the game, and then we're going to go on to some more advanced tactics and some gameplay replays and stuff like that. So if you enjoy the content, please hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you in the next one. Love you all. Bye-bye.